Open the world where the mysteries are revealed, what you have never imagined. You just got into the match, didn't even have time to react, and you already hear the sound. That's not your teammate trolling. That's a bloodthirsty laugh charging straight at you. It's the hyenas. In the wild, where every bite and every chase can decide the match, hyenas are not the kind of player you want to mess with. They're called cowardly thieves and the useless underdogs in the carnivore hierarchy. But is that the truth? Or just a stereotype spread by the lion manes? In today's video, we're going to decode the hyena build. Is it really an underrated character or an under-the-radar powerhouse, sweeping the African server meta? Time to break down the stats, special abilities, and top-tier combat to see, are hyenas overpowered or not? If you still think hyenas are just useless scavengers, you'd better keep your eyes on this video, or you might end up rethinking your entire game strategy. Physical strength. First, let's talk about the strength stat. Hyenas have one of the highest bite forces in the mid-tier carnivore builds. They can bite through bones and crush armor. Definitely not something to mess with. While builds like leopards or wild dogs need to target the neck or belly, hyenas simply crush everything. Need to loot some bone marrow? Hyenas handle it easily. Speed and stamina. Top speed? Meh. Hyenas aren't the fastest, but their endurance is nearly double that of most opponents on the server. It's like playing the infinite stamina mode in a long-distance racing game. If they can't outrun you, they'll simply chase you down until you drop. This combo is especially deadly when in a pack. A group of hyenas can make the whole server change channels, HP and defense. Hyenas aren't the true tanks like honey badgers, but they're not paper either. They can take a beating solo and still survive. Tough enough to bite back, but not enough to tank a whole leopard pride. Choose your opponents carefully. Intelligence. Here's the surprise. Hyenas don't just run in packs. They run with strategy. Their clutch plays come from teamwork, multi-directional attacks, disrupting enemy lines, baiting and ambushing, all combos that require brain. However, the team AI is a bit toxic. Friendly fire happens all the time, especially when fighting for loot. Thought team play was just for fun? Nope. Competing for food is even more intense than fighting a boss. Stealth and sound. As for stealth, terrible. They move as quietly as a drum line on a hunt, and that signature laugh sounds like a glitch. Basically, they completely lose any stealth advantage. Stealth, 0, surprise attack, rare. That's why every time someone picks this character, we usually hear, but in reality it's an S-tier support, A-tier solo, and it even has a few skills that make lions think twice, because it possesses some truly special abilities. Max level disease resistance. Can eat rotten food, spoiled meat, and loot from last week without losing health. Especially useful when playing the scavenger mode. Armor-piercing bite plus bone eating. Some opponents have to drop loot when only bones are left. Hyenas don't. This is the only build, aside from crocodiles, that can access bone marrow loot. Big heart, literal buff. A heart twice the size means double the stamina. Simple, effective, no explanation needed. So, what are this creature's weaknesses? No tree climbing skill unlocked, which means auto lose if a leopard yoinks the loot to the treetops. No retractable claws. Always loses stealth points, reduced climbing ability, and no slashing type damage. Short tail does have its perks. Less chance of getting bitten there, but it can't really do anything cool with it either. Like this, or like this. Things are about to get intense. Let me show you a classic showdown. Hyena versus lion. A fight that was never meant to be fair. Basically, the lion is the final boss on any savanna server, and hyenas usually have to play the game on stealth mode, avoiding direct combat. In solo combat, the hyena doesn't have enough burst damage to finish quickly, and lacks the mobility to outplay. The only counterplay is to call for backup. But if you've ever tried pulling up with 5 teammates to crash a grown lion's dinner party, you'll know. It's a perfect way for the whole squad to end up respawning Hyenas are completely outmatched in this matchup, unless the lion is a cub or just AFK. Next up is the leopard. A much more balanced matchup because the leopard's single target damage is high, but it lacks sustain. However, the leopard has one incredibly annoying trick. It can climb trees. After taking down its target, the leopard drags its prey up into the branches and eats there, while you, even if you win the fight, can only stand below and watch. Now, are you curious about how hyenas hunt? Don't let their cute appearance fool you, because when it comes to hunting, hyenas are real heavy hitters. Imagine this scene: a morning on the savannah, a group of hyenas hiding among the tall grass, their eyes shining bright, preparing for the hunt. And instead of rushing in like lions or leopards, they will take their time, no rush at all. Hyenas hunt by applying a group hunting strategy, completely different from other predators like leopards or lions. They don't hunt alone but work together with remarkable coordination. The interesting thing is that they don't chase in a hurry. Instead, they follow their prey step by step, gradually making the prey feel more and more exhausted and stressed. That's when the hyenas begin to implement their tire them out strategy. Although hyenas are not the fastest animals in the wild, their persistence is a powerful weapon. Once the prey starts panting, seemingly thinking it has escaped, suddenly, bam, another hyena rushes in from the other side, fast as lightning, leaving the prey no time to react. The entire hyena group quickly surrounds and strikes with a deadly bite. What's interesting is that hyenas don't just rely on strength, they also have perfect teamwork. Some hyenas will keep the prey from escaping, while others are ready to strike as soon as the opportunity arises. This is an incredibly smart hunting strategy, because even though hyenas aren't the fastest, they know how to tire out their prey and take advantage of every opening. And at the end of the hunt, you'll witness a scene that few animals can compare to. The entire hyena clan sharing the spoils, with no one fighting, everyone getting their fair share. A perfect hunt of teamwork, where it's not about who's the strongest, but who can coordinate the best. It's this strategy that makes hyenas such fearsome hunters on the savannah, even if they're not always the fastest. Don't forget, in the world of hyenas, the ultimate victory always belongs to the one who knows how to wait for the right moment and has an unexpected strategy. Are you ready to take on the hyenas in your next playthrough? Leave a comment and share your strategy. Think hyenas are strong? Wait until you see the next video. I bet you'll be shocked by another creature that could make hyenas bow down. Leave a comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next great combats.